Hi, and welcome to Tiger Art. Today, we will be continuing and finishing the Pointillism Butterfly Project. You'll have some choice today, depending on how far you are along in the project to start today's class. If you're most of the way done with the butterfly, you could use part of today's class to cut that butterfly out and attach it to another piece of colored paper, just to give it a bit more color and make it look a little cooler. If you don't have time for that, if you've really been taking your time with pointillism and listening to the way I've been instructing you to do this, then you may just get to the end of the pointillism inside the butterfly and take a picture and submit, and that would be the end of this project for you, and that would be totally fine and good enough. It won't take you too much more extra time to cut out and attach to another piece. So if you still have some time to do that and you want to, you should be able to. So for the finishing of this project, we just want to make sure we're taking our time, being patient, and we are working our way through until the butterfly is filled with dots. Once we get to that point, pun intended, I know it's a really bad joke. Once we get to that point, then we will be done. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I have. Okay, so this is the last day for the Pointillism project. You may be done by now, you may not be. If you're all the way done like this, I'll show you some things that you can do to just make it look better. If you're still working on this, that's great. I'm glad you're taking your time, and you are more than welcome to just finish it up and take a picture of it as is for today's work. If you get done and you still have time left, find a colored piece of paper. It can be any color, doesn't matter what it is as long as it's something that you like. Take your butterfly and cut it out. Now when you cut, you should cut towards the outside of your outline. That way you won't cut it off. So that when this is not attached anymore, the outline is still there. If you cut towards the inside, it's going to disappear. Okay, when you are finished cutting it out, get rid of your scraps. Bring back your other piece of paper. And there's a few ways you can go about attaching this. You can attach it right in the center like this. You could attach it kind of off to the side. I happen to think they look best when you just put it in the center. Just, keep it consistent. You got nice symmetrical. Just put it right there. You can attach this with glue on the back. If you do that, you want to be careful not to use too much glue because water-based glues can make this run. If you're using like a glue stick, that might be better. If you want to take pieces of tape and kind of make tape donuts out of them and stick them under here, that could work. Or if you got a stapler, that would also be very good because you could just staple in four corners and it would hold on there and it wouldn't make the ink bleed. So whatever you decide to do, however you want to do it, in the end you can also add some antennae on here, and you could use lines if you want to, but just to keep with the pointillism theme, I'm going to make mine out of dots. And then you can also sign your name. Take a picture and submit.